What's up everybody, it's Cyril here and welcome. This is already episode 31 of the Oxford Manager mode. So as you see, I'm going through the calendar and there are going to be quite a few games this episode, 4 actually, because of how many games we have. This is December 2011, so you know, quite an easy month. I mean, no high level teams and you know, no real difficult games. So yeah, this is going to be the first episode where I show more than one game, and we go into the first match against Barnet. So yeah, let's get straight in. And Natanasov scores a goal in the first 10 minutes, and that was literally the first shot on target, the first shot of the game. And I love this celebration. Look at them all gangbanging around. And we'll just see a quick replay on that. But I can't remember this game, so yeah, it looks like Barnet have a chance here, but good defending from Marva win there, stop that. Him and Osborne have actually, in my eyes, made a really good pairing there at the back this season. I really have enjoyed it with them there, and we don't actually concede many goals, so I was kind of pleased. And that was a quick counter attack there that I managed to kind of, I don't know. I mean, that was a. I think that just shows again how quickly things change in the game. But I believe that this may eventually lead to a second goal. Otherwise, I'm not quite too sure why I would include this long of a highlight in here. I mean, maybe I just left it in there by accident. But, oh no, I remember. These in the next, like the rest of this highlight, it was just chance after chance after chance, and you see how quickly they're going by. But this is like literally all I was doing this game. It was just highlight after highlight. And what was that? 3 goal scoring chances in 5 minutes? I mean, come on now. And then they have another one. And just another good bit of defending there from Marlwin and Osborne. And even Defudis stopped it. But anyway, finally later on, they have their first real chance of the match. And if I had scored an own goal there, I would have been pissed. Because look, he crosses it in, and the keeper saves, nice save, but then the defender clears it off the line against the keeper's chest. And if that had gone in, I would have rage quit this game so quickly you couldn't even have said my name. And you know, they win a corner from that, and from the resulting corner they don't get anything. But 2 minutes into half time, we have a nice chance with Defudis, who hasn't actually scored for his club yet after being signed in the summer. And you know, my leader was stopped there because Barnet actually managed to get a goal back through their striker Sturrock, and I was kind of pissed. But then a couple of late minute chances that were actually really good. I mean, this is in the 86th minute. I'm not. How did I've missed that? But you know, we couldn't actually get anything from the game because they scored. I don't know, when they scored, the momentum kind of tipped to them for a bit, and although they didn't create any chances, you know, they created enough. Anyway, our next game was against Chesterfield, and this was a very difficult match, but a very lovely goal from McLaren to start us off. Just banging it in for fun. Again on the 9th minute, it seems to be a nice minute to score on. But look at this, just touch, bang, boom, goal. So that made it. That gave us a 1-0 lead against Chesterfield. You notice I didn't start Tanis off this game, and Levin had a chance a few minutes later to double our lead, but unfortunately he couldn't. I'm not too sure why. Just it was a bit unlucky, you know. I couldn't like help them score there. And you know, this is late on in the second half. This really was not a game with many highlights, and it took a while because Potter eventually ran down the wing and forced a save out of their keeper. But like I said, chances were few and you know, kind of far apart. So that was just unlucky. And Matt James, who we signed on loan from Man United, I thought he would have a bigger impact on the club season than this, but as you saw there, 2 good bits of defending throughout the match. Eventually, you know, it kept us 1-0 up, and it was just unfortunate that McLaren couldn't get to that ball. But he was actually feeling a bit tired, so I probably should have substituted him before they managed to grab a goal in the 85th minute. And I was again thinking, oh no, another draw. 1-1 with Chesterfield, and you know, this chance later on, like not even later on, just 2 minutes later, if that had gone in, I would have been, you know, I would have said I had deserved it because, and by the way, because this was a cup game, it would have gone to extra time, and that's exactly what it did. 11 scored, but because it was a cup game, because if they had scored there, that would have been the end. I would have been so pissed. I mean, again, I would have just rage quit on the spot. But anyway, a nice goal in the 95th minute by Peter Levin. Not even Peter, I don't even know. By Levin. Really nice, well struck along the floor into the bottom corner. Excellent goal. And I would also just take this chance to mention that the Chelsea-Barcelona game was excellent, personally thinking. But anyway, you saw that Oxford managed to win against Chesterfield. I'm just laughing because I want to see what Jordan will say to me after. Anyway, we move on to our next game against Southend. This commentary is kind of falling apart. I'm not sure. I'm enjoying it though. And this time I'm starting a Tanasov, but it's kind of a well, not a very good like starting team because I'm kind of saving them for the next game. And you've seen the next game, it's really worth it. The amount of goals that I score in the first 20 minutes is awesome. But the best chance did actually fall to Southend right on the 25th minute, and their striker nearly scored. And until then, we only had like a long range haul effort basically. And it took us right up to the 75th minute to score. And you know, I just want to say that these goals aren't as good, but I have at this point the difficulty was actually legendary, which is why I'm barely scoring any goals, and which is why that game finished 1-0. So I do apologise that I haven't got many highlights or anything, but Southend aren't really a difficult team. Anyway, going into the match against Rotherham, we scored a lot of goals really early on. Hall getting the first here on the nice snowy pitch, rolling in, that's just a lovely goal to score. I mean, I enjoy those type of goals because it always makes me feel that I managed to piss the opponent off if I was playing online. And, you know, that's what really makes me happy. But then look at this, Constable, again looking for the run of Hall. And again, Hall gets the ball, receives it, and look at that for a finish. Just side foots it, leaves the keeper stranded. 4 minutes after his first goal. I mean, he was on fire this game. And this episode, in honesty, I think he would be my player of the episode if I was doing that kind of thing. But unfortunately, I'm just too lazy, so I don't. But hey, really nice goal. I showed you that a couple of times because it may not look that good, but I was impressed with him because he's like one of my pretty much young players, so I really want him to do well. And he actually kind of sets up Constable, who, you know, just smashes them in for fun any day. 4 minutes after after the second goal. So this before 50 minutes, and we already have a 3-0 lead. I am pretty pleased with my team so far. I'm thinking we can do well this game. We can sort out some goal difference and make up for the 1-1 draws and the loss against Plymouth a couple of episodes ago. And then James Constable adds another goal 5 minutes later and makes it 4-0 before 20 minutes. And at this point I'm thinking, right, we are just cruising. I was tempted to make some subs, but you know, from then on I just pretty much kept possession. And what a wonderful goal by Graban to well, it's a consolation. I mean, it didn't change the course of the game. I believe I still won 4-1. But yeah, but I really did enjoy that goal, even though it was scored against me for Rotherham. So that made, like I said, that made it 4-1. And we may have had time for another one. Oh no, this was a Constable effort late on. But anyway, guys, the final score was 4-1. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I have. And I'll see you next time. Bye!